a couple words this morning about some things that are very familiar to us as Catholics. I looked around this church, and this was the instance that I found it, so it might be a little hard to see, but you'll all know what I'm talking about. In the middle of this chasuble, there is a letter P with an X through the bottom of the P. Has everyone seen this before?
No.
Knows what I'm talking about?
No.
Well, it is called a key row, is what it's called. Key, C-H-I, space, row, R-O.
What is it?
Key, I'll tell you. Key and row are the letters X and P in what language, seminary now?
Greek.
Greek. You got it. I had to redeem him after the homily. Key row, this symbol, are the first two letters in the Greek spelling of the word Christ.
Christ.
And that is where we get the key row from. Go grab the other one for me. Thank you. The key row is an ancient symbol used by the earliest of Christians, and they used to write them when Christianity was illegal, and they would write it in places where they used to meet, so they know that there was solidarity there. Much like the fish, the Xmas fish, right? When the Emperor Constantine legalized Christianity in the beginning of the 4th century, he put the key row on the standard that marched in front of the battalions of the Holy Roman Empire. So in 300 years, it went from being a very underground thing to being paraded in front of the most powerful nation, empire on earth. Here's another one that we're very familiar with, right? The IHS. Everyone seen this one before?
No.
Yes? So, the IHS, I remember being a kid in Catholic school, and I remember them telling me it meant different things. I remember hearing, in his sight, or I have suffered. And some of us may remember in the Latin, there used to be a tradition that this IHS stood for Jesus Hominum Salvator, which means Jesus who saves humanity, who saves mankind. Those are all very nice sentiments, but none of them are accurate. This, again, is Greek. IHS is Iota, Eta, Sigma, which are the first 3 letters in Greek of the name Jesus. And that's what IHS is. Thank you very much for that. Don't iron those, okay? We have. There's one place, those are Christograms, okay? Much like a monogram. You get your monogram with your initials on your backpack or something. Well, they call them Christograms because they're initials usually in Greek because the New Testament was written in Greek because that was the language of commerce. And they're called Christograms. There's one more place that we often see these things, and that is in or on icons and written in iconography. And we so happen to have a beautiful icon here at St. Mark's of our Blessed Mother with the infant Jesus. And if you go up and look at it, in very tiny letters next to baby Jesus' head, there are 2 sets of letters, ICXC. And those are the first and last letters of the 2 words, Jesus Christ. And that's what those letters are. And for extra credit, at the very top, is MPOY, which are the first and last letters in Greek, Mother of God. And that's what those are.